Amendment 1 is a proposed amendment to our state constitution, which would write into our constitution that the only recognized legal union is between one man and one woman.
Amendment 1 clarifies the definition of marriage in the state of North Carolina.
We want the people of North Carolina to decide marriage in the state. We don't want an activist judge to overturn the current laws on the books.
In 1996, North Carolina's Congress passed a law that states that marriage in the state of North Carolina is a marriage between a man and a woman. It's really unnecessary to add an amendment to our Constitution that defines marriage when we already have a law that does just that.
There's some people who don't think that we need a clarification of that because it has been established as well as written in law. However, there are others who believe that there needs to be the clarification and the restatement of the definition of marriage.
As we've seen in other states that have similar amendments, it hasn't affected the rights of like heterosexual couples, people living by themselves, or anybody else.
With the way the amendment's worded, it harms all unmarried couples in things like hospital visitation rights, and life directives, child custody issues.
The three words that are in the amendment, domestic legal union, have never before been used in any type of legal document, anything in the nation. We're the first state to ever propose those three words into our Constitution. Because of the vagueness of that, because those have never been defined before, it's going to cause a lot of problems for the courts. It's going to cause a lot of problems for how we interpret the amendment if it does pass. What does it mean? If we're only protecting married men and women, does that mean that unmarried men and women who live together aren't protected? Does that mean, are there the same domestic violence protections for people?
I do believe that our society is based primarily on the institution of the family. It has been that way since the beginning of time, and how we define family is very, very important. And I think that it is important that we define marriage in the way that it's being defined by Amendment 1 as the union of one man and one woman.
I'd like people to look at both sides and make their own informed decision on this issue. I think it's a personal issue and it's not a partisan issue.
There are ample opportunities for people to get out and vote.
Voting on campus is super easy. We've got a model system. April 30th through May 4th, this coming Monday, we'll start early voting, and that'll be in the Multicultural Center, which is in the Student Union. You can register and vote in the same day. So if you're not registered, you can register. If you're a freshman and you just moved here, don't think you can't register, because you can register in Watauga County.
It's very easy. It's a very simple process, and there'll be people outside the Student Union to help you with that process.
Well, I'm a supporter of Amendment 1.
I am voting against Amendment 1.
On the May 8th primary, I'll vote for the amendment.
I am against the amendment.